Oh, you're videotaping us? Okay.
I am.
So our malacha is Tofer sewing, and we want to first share the Rambam. If the Rambam says if you sew 2 stitches, you're chayav for korban chatat because you violated the malacha of Tofer. The Rambam then goes on and adds you are chayav korban chatat if you sew an additional stitch, even though it wouldn't stay. So lastly, Rambam says you are chayav korban chatat if you pull a thread on Shabbat. You're not allowed to do that.
In the Mishkan, sewing was required for the cloth coverings. The bottommost covering had 10 separately woven panels of wood fabric, and they were made with lots of loops and gold hooks at the center. The Yerushalmi says that the coverings in the Mishkan were required to be made of one long fabric without seams. And Yerushalmi also says that the sewing was required to repair the coverings if they were damaged.
So, as I mentioned before, you're not allowed to pull threads on Shabbat because it's a Torah of Tofer, because you cannot fix the garment on Shabbat or make the garment smaller. Although you may pull the ends of a garbage bag or a drawstring bag.
Some people may think that buttoning is a Torah of sewing, but it is not, because the button is meant to be open and closed. On the other hand, sewing, one's intention to sew is to keep it in for a long period of time. Therefore, one may close and open buttons on Shabbat, even if the coat will not be worn again until next winter.
So, one may not staple papers together on Shabbat because if you take out the staple, it might rip or tear the paper, which is another malacha of Shabbat. And that's our poster.
What about putting what about attaching something to a bulletin board with a pin on Shabbat in a way that's attaching it to stay for a while? Do you think that would be an issue?
I think that will be an issue.
Your intention is to keep it there for a long time. So.
What about putting a magnet onto the refrigerator to magnet something onto the refrigerator?
So we talked here about magnets. Some say that you are allowed to use a magnet on Shabbat because your intention is not to violate the malacha, but others say one should not use a magnet on Shabbat because the item will remain attached for an extended period of time.
Okay, all right, guys, thank you very much.
Yay!